dive deep into the latest tech, gadgets, and especially cameras that are shaping the creative industry. Today we are focusing on one of the hottest topics in the photography and videography world, the much-anticipated Sony A7V. This upcoming full-frame mirrorless camera has been generating massive buzz in the industry, with rumors, leaks, and speculations pointing towards Sony redefining its Alpha series once again. The Sony Alpha 7 lineup has always been at the heart of Sony's dominance in the mirrorless camera market. Each generation has pushed boundaries and set new standards for enthusiasts, hybrid shooters, and even professionals looking for cutting-edge technology, without venturing into the ultra-premium flagship category. Now, with the rumored release of the Sony A7V, many are asking, will this camera truly reshape the market like the A7 III once did, or will it simply be a modest step forward that struggles to justify its higher price point in an increasingly competitive mirrorless landscape? A quick look back, the legacy of the Alpha 7 series. To understand why there's so much anticipation for the Sony A7V, we need to revisit the evolution of this iconic lineup. The Alpha 7 series started as Sony's bold move to democratize full-frame mirrorless cameras, offering high-end performance in a compact and relatively affordable body. The Sony A7 III, launched in 2018 at $1,999, became one of the most celebrated cameras of its time. It was often called the basic model that's anything but basic, thanks to its excellent 24-megapixel sensor, superb autofocus, strong battery life, and reliable hybrid capabilities. For years, it was the go-to choice for photographers and videographers. The Sony A7 IV, released in 2021 at $2,499, built upon this success with a 33-megapixel sensor, advanced autofocus powered by the Bion ZXR processor, and upgraded video features like 4K 60 FPS recording. It wasn't just a successor, it was a refined, versatile workhorse that kept Sony's reputation at the top of the hybrid camera game. Now, industry insiders and trusted leakers suggest that the Sony A7V price could debut around $2,999 in the US, with even higher price tags in Europe and Canada due to taxes and import markups. That price immediately raises expectations. At nearly $3,000, this model cannot simply be a mild update. It has to deliver transformative performance and innovation. Rumored Sony A7V specs. What to expect? If the leaks are accurate, the Sony A7V will pack several game-changing upgrades, designed to appeal to both photographers and filmmakers. Sensor upgrade. A new 44-megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor is expected, up from the 33-megapixel found in the A7 IV. This strikes a balance between the A7R line's ultra-high resolution and the A7 III's speed-oriented approach. For professionals shooting wildlife, sports, or events, this extra resolution means greater cropping flexibility and sharper detail. Processing power. The A7V will likely feature the Bion ZXR processor paired with a dedicated AI unit, designed to supercharge autofocus and subject recognition. This means improved real-time tracking, more reliable eye autofocus, and better performance in tricky environments with fast-moving subjects. Continuous shooting speed. Rumors point to 20 FPS burst shooting, doubling the 10 FPS offered by the A7 IV. For sports shooters and action photographers, this could be a massive leap forward. Video capabilities. Videographers can expect professional-grade tools, 4K video with oversampling from 7K, ensuring crisp detail. Support for 16-bit RAW output via HDMI. Professional color profiles including S-Log3, S-Cinetone, and possibly HLG for HDR workflows. Improved rolling shutter reduction, making handheld video smoother. Stabilization. And upgraded 8-stop, 5-axis in-body image stabilization system is rumored, giving creators freedom to shoot handheld in low light or with telephoto lenses. Dual card slots. Support for both CFX Press Type A and UHS-2 SD cards, ensuring speed and flexibility for professionals who need redundancy. Thermal control. Better heat management is expected, minimizing overheating issues seen in long-form recording sessions. Design and ergonomics. A baby A1? Early reports suggest the Sony A7V will adopt some design cues from the flagship Sony A1, often referred to as the Ultimate Alpha. Expect a more robust body with improved weather sealing, a brighter and sharper rear LCD display, possibly fully articulating, ideal for vloggers, filmmakers, and content creators. An upgraded electronic viewfinder, though specs are not fully confirmed. This approach essentially positions the A7V as a baby A1, offering high-end ergonomics and usability at a more accessible price point. However, one controversial rumor persists: the absence of a top-deck LCD display. While Canon and Nikon offer this feature on similarly priced models, Sony seems to prioritize additional dials and customizable buttons instead. Some users love the streamlined approach, while others view it as a missed opportunity for convenience. Competition. In the full-frame mirrorless market, Sony's biggest challenge isn't just creating a great camera, it's standing out in a fiercely competitive field. Canon EOS R6 Mark II offers oversampled 4K at 60 FPS, but struggles slightly with dynamic range. Nikon Z6 III, known for its advanced sensor tech and arguably the best EVF in the category. Panasonic S50X, gaining traction with filmmakers thanks to excellent video tools and phase detect. Autofocus. For Sony loyalists, the A7V will likely feel like the natural next step. But for new buyers, Canon and Nikon's strong offerings might tempt them away, unless Sony nails the balance of performance and value. Potential challenges and risks. As with any highly anticipated release, there are concerns. Price versus value. At nearly $2,800, Sony risks alienating budget-conscious enthusiasts. If the upgrades aren't revolutionary, some may opt for the cheaper A7 IV or even the compact A7CII manufacturing delays. Rumors hint at possible production slowdowns, with a launch date potentially slipping into late 2025 or even 2026. This could frustrate photographers waiting to upgrade, causing them to buy alternatives instead. Lineup overlap. Sony must carefully avoid giving the A7V too many flagship features, or it could cannibalize sales of the far more expensive A1. Who is the Sony A7V for? The rumored specs clearly target hybrid creators, those who need a camera equally capable of shooting professional stills and cinematic video. Wedding photographers will love the improved autofocus and higher resolution for cropping flexibility. Wildlife. And sports shooters benefit from the faster burst rate and advanced tracking. Content creators and filmmakers gain better stabilization, raw video support, and flexible color profiles. Essentially, the Sony A7V looks set to be one of the most well-rounded hybrid cameras on the market. Final thoughts. Will the Sony A7V redefine its category? The Sony A7V sits at a crossroads. On paper, it promises everything creators have been asking for: more resolution, faster performance, AI-powered autofocus, professional-grade video, and improved stabilization. If Sony can deliver all of this while maintaining reliability and usability, the A7V could easily become the new benchmark in full-frame hybrid cameras. However, success is not guaranteed. Its high price, missing top LCD, and intense competition from Canon, Nikon, and Panasonic leave little room for error. Moreover, any delay in release could cool excitement and push buyers elsewhere. Still, the potential is undeniable. The A7V may not just be another upgrade. It could be the model that defines what a hybrid mirrorless camera should be in 2025 and beyond. For now, we'll have to wait and see if Sony can turn this promising spec sheet into a camera that creators will truly embrace.